So the quick fire round in the business lounge. Mark Ciuffetelli is with me now. Mark from the Millhouse restaurant and bar in Skidby. Are you ready? Just 10 really quick questions to get you going and well, find out a bit more about you, really. Favourite holiday destination?
I have to be a little bit biased and say Italy.
Okay, it's surprising. Favourite car?
Ferrari.
Not surprising. Favourite restaurant? No, we can't. I can't ask him the favourite restaurant. Surely I can't. Oh, go on then.
Well, I have loyalties to my own place, but I have to be truthful. And I think the nicest place I've ever eaten, I think it was more of the location as well, was the Cliff in Barbados.
Okay. Which drink have you been most drunk on?
Just literally white wine.
And who's your favourite business person?
Got me there. My favourite could be Graham, Mr. Bonus.
Graham Bonus?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not saying a word. What's the fastest you've ever been in a car?
On the way to south of France, I did about 170 in my Ferrari.
Favourite make of watch?
IWC.
What's the funny or strangest business situation you've been in?
Right, I've got quite a few. Running a restaurant, you can imagine I've got many tales to tell, but I think the most embarrassing moment, well, not so much for me, for the clients, was on a Sunday lunch once. On a Sunday lunch, we have a lot of families in, and you know, daughters, mums, grandmas, etc. And one particular Sunday a few years ago, and we had a big table of 10, and grandma was getting on a bit, was virtually, you know, on her last legs. And the family continued to eat throughout the day, and grandma needed a bit of fresh air and was passing out. So me and a couple of the girls, Janet, our old receptionist, helped her out the restaurant. And as I was carrying her, a wig fell off in my hand. So on that point, I had to literally stick it back up on her head. The whole restaurant's watching, to my embarrassment. And the family just still continued eating like they weren't bothered. They just wanted to eat the food. So I would say that was quite an embarrassing moment at the time, because I sort of put the wig back on, but didn't place it on very well. So I think the back of the wig was on the front of her forehead. So,
did she forgive you?
Well, I think she was out of it. So, yeah.
She wouldn't have cared.
That was quite an embarrassing moment. Not so much for me, but
yeah,
it was an interesting situation.
If you could meet anyone, whether they're still with us or not, who would it be?
Massive inspiration has to be Nelson Mandela.
Okay. Final question then on this round. Any business tip, if you could give one piece of business advice, what would it be?
My piece of business advice would be nothing's too much trouble.